The OS of work, Copilot's agentic takeover. Welcome back. If you've spent the last few years mastering the art of the perfect prompt, I have some news for you. In 2026, the prompt era is officially winding down. We are entering the agentic era, a shift where we stop talking to AI and start orchestrating AI that acts on our behalf. Today, we're looking at how Microsoft Copilot has evolved from a sidebar assistant into a proactive digital teammate. We're going to break down the new Work IQ layer, the move toward autonomous agents in Copilot Studio, and the essential governance tools every admin needs to manage this new digital workforce. The biggest change we've seen recently is the introduction of Work IQ. Think of this as the brain of your Microsoft 365 ecosystem. In the past, Copilot was reactive. It waited for you to ask a question. With Work IQ, it now understands your work rhythm. It reasons across your emails, Teams chats, and SharePoint files to understand not just what you're doing but how your organization functions. For example, if you have a recurring Tuesday morning leadership call, Work IQ doesn't wait for your prompt. It proactively surfaces the key metrics from the previous week and drafts a briefing note while you're still checking your first emails. It's moving from "what happened" to "here is what you need to know next." We're also seeing this inside the apps with agent mode. In Word and Excel, Copilot isn't just a chatbot anymore. It's an active co-editor. You can see it reasoning through changes in real time, cleaning up data, or refining a slide deck while showing you exactly why it's making those choices. It's transparent, it's collaborative, and it's always one step ahead. Now let's talk about building. In 2026, Copilot Studio has become the factory for the autonomous workforce. We've moved past simple trigger phrases into generative orchestration. In the old days, you had to map out every single if-then step for a bot. Now you give an agent a goal, a set of instructions, and access to your knowledge, like your DevOps boards or your ERP. A planning layer inside the AI then decides the best way to achieve that goal in real time. If you build a project lead agent and ask if a launch is on track, the agent doesn't just search for text. It autonomously triggers a status check across your engineering boards, calculates the probability of delay, and drafts a risk assessment. This is Agentic AI. It isn't just talking about the work, it is actually performing the diagnostic steps a human project manager would take. But I know what the IT leads are thinking. How do I manage 100 autonomous bots without creating a security nightmare? This is where the 2026 governance stack comes in. Microsoft has officially made AI agents first-class digital citizens through Entra Agent IDs. Every agent you build now has its own identity, its own permissions, and its own blast radius. You manage them through the Agent 365 dashboard. This is your central control plane. You can apply conditional access policies, just like you do for your human employees. If an agent starts exhibiting risky behavior, like trying to export a sensitive payroll file it wasn't authorized for, Microsoft Purview flags it instantly and can quarantine that agent. For the first time, we have a way to see the total ROI and security health of our AI workforce in a single pane of glass. And we can't ignore the mobile experience. Copilot Voice has completely changed the game for the hybrid workforce. This isn't just a voice memo, it's a full-blown hands-free interface. You can be driving between sites and literally tell Copilot, flag all unread emails from my manager, summarize the Project Phoenix thread, and push my 2 p.m. meeting back. It handles the triage, the scheduling, and the notifications, all through natural conversation. It makes your dead time in transit some of your most productive minutes of the day. The takeaway for 2026 is simple. Stop treating Copilot as an add-on tool. It is the new operating system for work. The frontier firms aren't the ones with the most AI, they are the ones with the best orchestrated AI. If you aren't building your own agent fleet in Copilot Studio and securing it through Agent 365, you're still working in 2D while the rest of the world is moving to 4K. I've put a quick start guide in the show notes for anyone ready to register their first Entra Agent ID. Thanks for listening to the deep dive. I'll see you in the next one.